Ever dreamt of beating the dealer at your favorite casino game, Blackjack? Well, you're in the right place. We're about to embark on a journey into the world of Blackjack, a game that has captivated the hearts and minds of casino enthusiasts worldwide. You see, Blackjack isn't just about luck. It's a game of strategy, quick decision-making, and of course, a bit of daring. And that's exactly what this video is all about. We're here to help you understand the game, master its strategies, and give you a fighting chance at the Blackjack table. Whether you're a seasoned player looking to refine your skills, or a newbie eager to step into the thrilling world of Blackjack, we've got you covered. From the basics of gameplay to advanced strategies for beating the odds, we'll guide you every step of the way. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Stay tuned to learn how to play and win at Blackjack. Before we dive in, show some love by hitting that subscribe button. It's not just a click, it's your ticket to mastering the casino world. By subscribing, you get first-hand access to our expert gaming strategies and tips. We're all about sharing the secrets of the game, from the basics to the most advanced techniques. So whether you're a beginner or a seasoned player, there's always something new to learn. Don't miss out on our latest gaming insights. Let's start with the basics of Blackjack. This fast-paced and exciting game is played against a dealer. The goal is to have a hand with a value as close to 21 as possible without going over, also known as busting. The value of each card in your hand determines your total. Face cards, such as kings, queens, and jacks, are worth 10 points each. Aces can be either 1 or 11 points, depending on what benefits your hand more. All other cards are worth their face value, meaning a 2 is worth 2 points, a 3 is worth 3 points, and so on. In terms of gameplay, after the initial deal, you can either hit to take another card, stand to stick with your current total, or depending on your hand, double down or split. But what do these terms mean, you might ask? Worry not, we'll cover these strategies in detail in our next segment. Now that you understand the basics, let's move on to some winning strategies. Ready to take your game to the next level? Let's discuss some basic strategies. First, we have hitting. This is when you ask for another card to get closer to 21, the magic number in Blackjack. Be careful though, you don't want to go over that number and bust. Next up is standing. This is when you're satisfied with your hand and don't want any more cards. It's a game of risks and rewards, so know when to stand can be just as important as knowing when to hit. Then there's doubling down. This move allows you to double your bet in exchange for one additional card. It's a high-risk, high-reward strategy that can pay off big time if you play it right. Lastly, we have splitting pairs. If you're dealt 2 cards of the same value, you can choose to split them into 2 separate hands. This effectively gives you 2 chances to hit 21 instead of just 1. Remember, each of these strategies has its time and place. Success in Blackjack isn't just about knowing the right moves, but knowing when to make them. It's a delicate dance of risk and reward, probability and chance, and above all, skill and strategy. Mastering these strategies is the first step towards becoming a Blackjack pro. For those who want to push their skills even further, let's explore advanced strategies. Now, we're going to dive deeper into the world of Blackjack with a technique known as card counting. This strategy isn't for the faint-hearted. It requires discipline, focus, and practice. Card counting is all about keeping track of the ratio of high to low cards left in the deck. This information can significantly affect your betting decisions. If there are more high cards left, you have a higher chance of getting a blackjack or the dealer busting. This is when you should increase your bet. On the other hand, if there are more low cards, it's safer to bet small as the odds are not in your favor. Remember, card counting isn't illegal, but casinos aren't fans. So if you decide to use this technique, be discreet about it. These advanced techniques can really shift the odds in your favor. Let's put these strategies into practice with a real-life example hand. Imagine you're at a bustling casino, sitting at the blackjack table, and the dealer deals the cards. You're holding a 7 of clubs and a 4 of diamonds, a total of 11. This is a perfect time to double down. Why? Because with a total of 11, you're in a strong position to receive a 10 or a face card, which would give you a total of 21. So, you confidently signal to the dealer that you're doubling down. It's a king of hearts. You've hit 21. The dealer reveals their cards to be a total of 18. You've won this round, all thanks to the strategic decision to double down when the conditions were just right. This is just one example of how understanding and applying blackjack strategies can turn the tide in your favor. It takes practice, of course, but with time, you'll be making these strategic decisions more intuitively. As you can see, using these strategies effectively can greatly improve your game. To wrap up, let's go over some additional tips and common mistakes to avoid. First, never let emotions dictate your play. Blackjack is a game of strategy and luck, not feelings. Next, avoid the temptation to chase losses. If you're on a losing streak, take a break, regroup, and come back with a clear mind. Remember, knowing when to hit and when to stand is crucial. Don't stand on a low total just because you're afraid of busting. Conversely, don't hit when the dealer shows a weak card. You might just be handing them the game. Also, don't neglect the art of card counting. It's not illegal, but casinos don't like it. Practice it subtly, and you could significantly improve your odds. Lastly, never bet more than you're willing to lose. Keep these tips in mind, and you'll be well on your way to mastering blackjack.